Once again, we're here with the No Mastery Challenge, or walkthrough if you want to call it that, for getting Silent Assassin, even if you have nothing unlocked in Hitman. This one is called Amongst the Elites. It's a Colorado contract, and Colorado is a very difficult map, even if you have Mastery and unlocks, so this could be fairly tough, but I have found a method that I think works pretty well. What I would recommend is that you just bear in mind that everybody can be killed by any method, so you have to vary my method a little bit to kill somebody in a specific way. Go right ahead, don't worry about it. Use whatever method works for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to start, as usual, Southern Farm Perimeter, Tactical Gear, which is a suit. Any suit is basically trespassing on the whole Colorado map, so we're going to need to disguise quickly, and the usual silenced pistol, fiber wire, and coins, which is all we really need in this case. So what we're going to do is go ahead and start. And normally, people go for the window that's right in front of you, and then there's a guard there that you can turn off a generator on and take his disguise, and it's very easy, but we're not going to do that because if we move quickly, we can actually get one of the targets very quickly. So I'll show you how that works. So again, instead of going through that window, we're just going to get up, and we're going to run this way. Crouch while you're at this barrier, I guess. There's some people who can see you, but it's unlikely that they'll do anything. And just vault over this wall. You'll see that one of the targets is coming towards you, so jump in here just to avoid him. Grab the wrench, there's some keys there as well. Now his friend is going to also start walking. Wait for him to be kind of towards the wall there, so that he's not actually looking down this little gap. And fiber wire this first target, and dump him through this window immediately. You can also grab his gun just to be safe. Once you get in here, take his disguise. Now, normally I would recommend stashing bodies, but in this case, you don't need to, because no one will ever come into that shed. So get your wrench, and his friend will have walked over here. What we're going to do is wait until this guy that's walking past is facing away, and we're going to hit this guy. And we're going to drag him to this bin here. The reason why we're doing that is it's just safer, and we want to get rid of him. We're going to try and lure this guy. Now this guy is tricky because, in my experience, it's his friend who usually will come and do this, even though he's not closest. But I got lucky here, and it worked. So what I'm going to do is come over here and drop one of these rifles just near the box. He should see it when he comes over here. He's not an enforcer, his friend is. So you don't really need to hide from him that much.
Identity command. I got nothing here. Returning to post.
Okay, he did not actually see the gun, so we're going to throw the coin.
What?
Go check it out. Come on, go.
Got it.
Now, he sees the gun now, and he'll go over there to get it. Watch carefully. Make sure no one's looking.
What?
Fiber wire him. And dump him immediately. Like, right away, dump him. There's some guards who are walking up this way. If you're not confident in your ability to get him, just kind of delay him over here until they've walked past, then get him. So that's 2 targets. Now what we need to do is get the last 2, and there's a much easier way to get these 2, and that's to basically just cause an accident. So come over here to the kitchen and grab this fire extinguisher and run over this way because there's an enforcer, so just kind of hide. Come over here. Now, for safety's sake, I'm going to get a disguise that will allow us to actually go over to where one of these targets is. So come up here, take this disguise. People will be looking at you, but if you're crouched and just don't move much, they shouldn't care. Okay, now one of the targets is sitting right there, but he's got a friend. We want to be careful here. the target is an enforcer. You want to be very careful. What we want to do is wait for this guy over here to come and turn around. And we want to go into cover and grab him. And immediately dump him in this bin. Now here's what we want to do. We want to put the fire extinguisher here. And while we're over here, we want to get into this corner and just shoot out this camera that's nearby. It actually took quite a lot of shooting. Now, if you want to hurry this up, you can throw a coin, but he should see the gun that's lying on the ground on the other side of the box as soon as he turns around again. Okay, maybe not. So we'll just go ahead and throw a coin to get his attention.
Fuck!
And he'll see the gun. Now he's coming over to the gun, so go ahead and shoot that and then run away. That just killed him, so we're good. But you want to get out of this area as quickly as possible, just because you don't want anybody bothering you or seeing anything. Now the last target is over there on top of the garage. And we can kill him with an easy accident as well. So there are a lot of tricky ways to get rid of that guy, but we're not going to worry about that. So come in here and just grab this propane tank and run all the way over here, just kind of into this corner. Make sure no one's looking at you. Around, make sure. Shoot it once. That's just to make it leak. Now, we're going to get up here. He may be over here, he may be over there. Hard to say. Don't worry about it. Now you'll notice that he's actually possibly smoking, but don't bother with that. Just put it right there by that can. And then jump down to this part. And wait. You can get your gun out though. Pretty much every disguise in Colorado is considered to be a guard except for the hacker, so you're good. Now here's the thing. This guy is going to lean against this thing, and we want to blow him up, but we want to make sure he does not see us and that no one else sees us. So he could be looking at us. We don't want that. Just wait. He will eventually turn away. Start moving somewhere else. So just wait. As soon as he starts moving away, shoot him. So that's also an accident. And what we're going to do is we're going to come over here and shoot this camera. And then we're going to walk out here. Now you remember that we picked up some keys in the shed, so we can exit this way. If you didn't pick up the keys, you already killed the camera on that side over there by the bridge, so you can just run that way and leave. Either way works. All you have to do is get out of here without getting recorded. And that'll do it. Nice and easy, at least for Colorado purposes.